What is up, my friends? Welcome back to Roar's channel, where today we are hanging out in my clan, AE Hell, where we are talking about some pro tips on how to be successful with this Yeti smash. Now, I take that very serious when I say pro tips, things that we don't often think about, but I hope it can help you be a better Town Hall 13. Now, if you guys do like today's video, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, show some love to this very channel, and look out for that like 1 million years of fantastic luck. But anyway, guys, let's jump right in and talk about the Yeti smash. Alright guys, this is the first base we're going to be hitting with that nasty Yeti smash, starting the attack out actually with a Grand Warden walk. Now this Grand Warden walk is very strong. It has a gigantic radius, takes down buildings quite quickly, but if you don't know how to use the Grand Warden walk, then your attack can go sideways very quickly. We all know how strong that Grand Warden is. We need her on the back end or him on the back end of your troops, so we're going to bring you some tips today on how to use your Grand Warden to start out the Yeti smash. So Grand Warden's going to be going in, right? It's taking down buildings quite quickly. Now, first tip, guys, is obviously knowing how many troops aggroes the Grand Warden, right? Sometimes you're like, I really hope this troop doesn't aggro. In this case, he dropped down a wizard with that only uses 4 housing space. Now, you can drop up to 15 housing space before aggroing your Grand Warden. Anything above that, 16 or more, your Grand Warden will aggro. So using a baby dragon to help funnel the Warden in, that's okay. Using a baby dragon and loon, that's okay. But as soon as you push in that 16 housing space troop, your Grand Warden will walk. Now, another thing I recommend, guys, Grand Warden walk is awesome, takes down buildings quite quickly, but you do not want to walk your Grand Warden any longer than 1 minute. If you go past 1 minute, you're most likely going to see a time fail. So watch the time your Grand Warden is on the ground. All right, so now when you're pulling the Grand Warden with your Yetis or P.E.K.K.A.s or whatever your main kill squad may be, you also have to understand that the Grand Warden is going to hit a couple shots prior to aggroing the Grand Warden, right? So you can maybe drop your troops in just as he takes the last hit on his building, knowing that the Grand Warden is going to walk into your Yetis. Now the Yetis are pushing in, dropping in a jump. We're going to open up the center of this base with those quakes, which is going to be completely effective, getting him access to practically every key defensive structure on this board. Now we're dropping the healers in. The siege barracks is in the center there behind all his kill squad. And guys, the purpose of that is it really targets the buildings that your main kill squad is not able to grab, such as that Infernal Tower, which is doing so much damage right now on his main kill squad. Hogs pop out of the siege barracks, move their way up to that Infernal Tower, and ultimately take it down, so that helps all those troops smoothly move to the base and stop taking so much damage, right? Those hogs are moving up, they're taking down those defenses your main kill squad could not grab. And also, guys, if you didn't notice, the Royal Champion was dropped over here at the southwest side, taking down some of those structures as well, doing a lot right there. I mean, look how many giant bombs the Royal Champion pulled by himself, practically fully healed up. The base was narrowed down just perfectly with hogs up the north, Royal Champion up the south, and the main kill squad pushing its way through the very center. We still have the Queen up and alive with the Royal Champion pushing its way forward, guys. We have plenty of troops, a P.E.K.K.A. there. We have a wizard for cleanup on the south, a couple archers. Yes, this attack is so strong, guys. In fact, I want to go as far as saying it's one of the strongest attacks at Town Hall 13, or at least the most easiest to understand and implement and make happen for a triple. So at this point, guys, we see there's no more defenses. Let's push right forward. Let's watch another attack like this take place. Alright guys, just in front of you, you guys will see the Yeti smash composition. If you guys want, take a screenshot. Now let's jump right into the very next attack. Alright fam, so here we are in the next attack here, and we're pulled this base down with yet again a beautiful Grand Warden walk into that monstrous Yeti smash. Again, talking about those points again, guys, this Grand Warden walk again is very, very strong, and what he's doing, narrowing out that pathway where that Infernal Tower sits, ultimately taking that compartment down so that his Yetis can push right into that Giga Inferno. Now, again, Yeti's going to be taking down some buildings. Things to consider. If your Grand Warden is dying just a bit, prior to it aggroing onto your main kill squad, because sometimes your healers will just stay with the Grand Warden and all your Yetis or such will just take a big dive because those healers are stuck with the Grand Warden. Well, things to do to make that not happen is rage up your Grand Warden prior to aggroing onto your Yetis. Therefore, your healers are going to transition onto what is dying, right? Their key is to keep things alive, and if the Grand Warden's at full health under a rage, guys, it will transfer to your Yetis. Now here it goes. Grand Warden aggro's over. Remember, he pushed in more than 16 housing space, and there you guys see everything's moving in towards that jump. Great funnel indeed from Hail Ohm, pushing this one in, raging his troops up through that Giga Inferno. Gonna be popping in another Quake spell there in the very center, opening up just about every bit of the space so that the troops can just smoothly walk right through the center. Now guys, he does have a slammer in this one, making this attack just a bit different. Now something I want to recommend here, if you're using the Yeti Smash and you want to bring a slammer instead of the Siege Barracks, awesome strategy, by the way. It's really smart to maybe bring the Royal Champion with the Stone Slammer, because what the Royal Champion will do is just kind of sit in the back end of that Stone Slammer as it holds all the defensive points, and the Royal Champion will just take down defenses all too quickly. Now, he did drop the Slammer in a bit late, so I think the Royal Champion in this case does get hit by a few defenses, but I mean, what do you expect, guys? You can't be perfect in every attack. Now, it is going very well. Center is being narrowed down. We're taking down that nasty scatter shot there with the Royal Champion. As you guys can see right here, the Stone Slammer is taking all the heavy beating. Royal Champion is going to be going down, but we still have that Stone Slammer up with all its troops left inside of it. I'm assuming it's Loon because he does still have a haste in his composition, pushing forward. The Stone Slammer pops out. We still have the Royal Champion up with those Loons. This attack is so strong. If you guys are seeing and watching this attack right here, you guys will realize that this attack is probably, like I said in the first one of the strongest attacks out there. Very easy to implement, very user friendly, so definitely give this one a try. Plenty of Loons, guys, plenty of cleanup troops there on all fronts of this base. Is just getting taken out and destroyed by my boy Hail Ohm. Now I hope you guys got some tips out of here that'll help you get a little bit better. The Grand Warden Walk is so strong, and so understanding how it works really can help you be a better clasher overall. Now here is the composition that sits in front of you, and I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what type of content you want to see. Now, everybody, love yourselves, love everyone around you. Go out there and encourage somebody today, and as always, people, stay classy.